hung up behind Davidson.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Darling. He almost had, see, you try to go where the other guy doesn't. Uh-oh, yellow flag
Yellow
is out.
flag. And a red, as a matter of fact, as a car is flipped down in turn number 4. And it looks like it's Michael Lewis.
Yeah, it is Michael Lewis sitting there, and they're asking for the ambulance. See some piece rolling down up there at the upper right-hand corner of the screen that's come off his car rolling down the racetrack. And, he definitely took a hard tumble. As you can see, a lot of pieces broken on that race car.
Michael Lewis, a young man from Noblesville, Indiana, was voted the 2000 Midget Series Most Improved Driver and was the 1998 WorldCom Midget Series Rookie of the Year. But he has crashed here hard at Eldora in turn number 4, bringing to a stop this 25-lap feature. Michael was running in 7th position, and the crash came on lap number 21. Under the red flag at Eldora. We'll be right back. Back here at Eldora, it's taken a long time, but Michael Lewis has been extricated from his car. You can see him moving around. He is conscious and alert, and now it's just a matter of taking him to the hospital and getting him checked out. But he is a very, very lucky young man. Of course, we had the onboard camera with him, and here's what happened.
He basically just got in the corner too hot, slid up, caught the right rear on the fence, and when he did, the right front went in, and he just took off from there.
Now watch the upper right, the spot shadow. You'll see him coming into frame, flipping. There's a really hard flip. He comes down right on the back part of the roll cage and then comes down again and hits on the left rear part of the roll cage. And we talked about how roll cages were so important a little bit earlier, and there is a perfect example because the roll cage here was basically collapsed because of those hits.
Yeah, it was, but it did its job. That's the important thing. It kept his head from doing the same thing, and you can see that it did a lot of damage to that cage, but it protected him, did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Gary, a really rough ride for Michael.
Well, I certainly could echo your sentiment. He's a very lucky young lad. Now, initially, he was unconscious. The emergency crew got there. They stabilized his neck. He came around, was not sure exactly where he was. Larry Rice, you've been in a few crashes. They ask you certain questions. You know, what day of the week it is, where are you, what are you doing? He thought he was in the semi. His dad walked over, took his hand, talked to him, and then when he started to come around and he realized where he was, he looked up to the front of the race car and saw his mom, gave his mom a nice thumbs up and smiled to her, which brought a smile to her face, and then it was just a matter of trying to get him out of that mangled cockpit.
Well, we're thankful that he appears to be okay. Once again, here's a real-time onboard replay.
Doesn't take long for that camera to go away.
No, needless to say, our onboard camera was pretty much destroyed in that crash.